Listen, dude, holy shit, I gotta tell you about this place out in Hesperia, 7187 Dalscote Street. If you're sitting there in some cramped LA or Inland Empire box, paying out the ass for a place where you can barely swing a kettlebell without hitting a wall, you need to hear this. This isn't just a house, it's a goddamn reset button on the simulation, man. Picture this. You pull up to a 2010 built single story on half an acre, 0.47 acres of pure high desert real estate. That's room to breathe, room to think, room to actually live like a free human being instead of a battery in the Matrix. 1,688 square feet, 3 beds, 2 baths, but here's the kicker. There's this massive, versatile bonus room that could be your jiu-jitsu gym, your podcast studio, your elk-processing station, whatever the hell you want. High soaring ceilings, open concept living and kitchen that flows perfect for when the boys come over for elk steaks, or whatever you're grilling. Fireplace in the living room for those crisp desert nights. Indoor laundry, 2-car garage, fully fenced yard so the dogs or kids or both can just go feral in the best way. This is freedom real estate. You're not stacked on top of your neighbor like sardines in some HOA nightmare. You're out there with valley views, big skies, and that high desert air that hits different. Wake up, step outside with your coffee, maybe throw some raised beds in, run some chickens for fresh eggs like a real self-reliant savage. Stargaze at night with almost zero light pollution. This is the kind of spot where you actually reconnect with what it means to be a man. Space to train, space to hunt, space to just sit and ponder the universe without sirens and traffic jamming your nervous system. And the location? Bro, minutes from San Bernardino National Forest, BLM lands everywhere. Hiking, mountain biking, off-roading, hunting grounds basically in your backyard. Hesperia Lake for fishing or whatever. Local golf courses. Hell, you're near Hesperia Airport and that legendary Don Reyes Airport Cafe. Veteran-owned spot where pilots and locals actually talk to each other like human beings. None of that fake corporate bullshit. The Mesa neighborhood has that semi-rural, bootstrap community feel. People out here get it. For $410,000? Come on, in California, that's the cheat code. You're getting modern build, no 70s nightmare maintenance, one-level living, natural light pouring in, and equity in a growing area while the coastal cities keep pricing normal people out. Commute down the 15 if you have to for work, but live like you actually own your life. This is for the guys who are done with the grind, done with tiny yards and zero privacy. You want to raise a family with room to run, train hard, host the crew around the fire pit, grow some food, get off the grocery store dependency a little? This place is calling your name. Homes like this don't sit forever. Go look at it, walk that backyard at golden hour, feel that space, and tell me you're not motivated as hell to make the move. What are you waiting for? Get after it. End rant, big laugh, sip the water. This is the real deal for anyone chasing that independent, nature-connected life without completely leaving California. If you're the Joe Rogan audience type, fitness, freedom, outdoors, skepticism of the big city trap, this house at 7187 Dalscote Street is speaking your language loud and clear. Let me know if you want more specifics or comps.